Hi my friend, it's Pat Sloan here. We're starting on the back side because I have stuff to show you on the table. So it is sweater weather day, and I'm going to show you my thought process to finish this thing out for all the center rectangles. Because I didn't get any more groups of them sewn together, but I did get a lot of the corners put on, and I thought now I'm going to change strategy just a bit. Like, who knew quilting had strategies? But you know, the end of the month is coming in not too long, and that's the end of the year, and I would like to get this top all done so that it's sort of fresh and out, and I'm not pulling this one into next year. So it is from Susan Ackey's book, which I have a link to Amazon below, and as of the day I'm taping this, which is yesterday, it was on sale for like $10.50. So good. You must get it. There is, let me just show you a couple of the other quilts. Well, let me just show you this one quilt. Well, you've got the hats, the witches' hats, which is one of my favorites, and such an easy one to do. I love the plaid. Look at that. Look at that. And there's another one in here I want to show you. Let me see. I did not mark. Okay, I'm just showing you a bunch of them. Look at these little bow ties. They're super cute. Of course, you know what's on the cover already. This is the one. Here it is. I would want to do this one. Look at it. Any colorway, right? Awesome. Plus our project, our sweater weather project, which she has tossed beautifully on the bed there, or at least the stylist at the book company did, the publisher. So anyways, I just had to tell you it was on sale because it's such a good deal. Let's look. So I have these groupings. I have ones that are all sewn and trimmed. So these are actually ready to be sewn into units or into the quilt. I have this group, which is the same. Yeah, okay, those are all the same. So all of these sewn and ready to go. Then I have this group, there it is, this group that I need to press them back and then trim them. And then this group that needs the corners on it. So what I want to do is put together groupings of 6, because it's 3 by 2. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to group all of these, and I'll just show you. I'll do a few of them here to give you an idea. And then what I will do is, while I'm sewing those groupings, if I get to one like this that needs everything, I'll put it all on. If I get to one like this that needs pressed and opened, I will do it. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do, because I need to change. I need to start getting them grouped together, and it won't happen by itself. So if I took the stack, let's first just take the stack, which is the bigger stack, which is all done. And I'm looking at this thinking, okay, some of them are duplicates. So what if I made like some different piles? I could do it this way. I could make piles that are similar, of like weight, not just exactly the same fabric, but this would be similar in weight. Of like, these have a lot more, these have a lot more definition, and this is much more muted. So let me just show you another one. Much more muted, kind of in the middle of muted, which I put with the muted one. Much more definition. See the difference? And that is what I think I'll do, is just sort of do these 2 stacks. Well, that one now, let's see, that one has much more definition. It also has different colors, so I might make a different color pile. And to see how many of those I have, yes, I think that's it. I think these are the groupings. Another owl, definition. So basically, whoops, the pineapples, which has a little bit more color. So basically, I'm going to go ahead and go through all of this, do that with this pile, and then I will go to the next stack. Go to, let's say, like this stack here. I know it's scary to do it because I'm like, oh, I was doing this other method, but I'm going to. There's with other color. These are definition, light, pretty much, low definition, higher definition, like this. Then what I will do here, like really low, right? Like, is there anything on here? Oh, it's on the back side. It was turned upside down. Yeah, see, low definition. So I will sort all of these 3 into these 3 piles. And then what I will do from that is create my 2 by 6s and then leave some extra. So if I want to just take them, they don't have to be in order, but I just want to have, let's see, do I want to, I want them to not have the same, like I don't want two of the same pattern in that grouping. So it'd be a different pattern, but I might just, okay, I might do the little mouse, and then maybe I'll bring one of these. Okay, because there's going to be a lot less of them with a color. These may be one per stack or no per stack. And then I think these two will probably, the low definition and the higher definition will probably be similar. I'll see when the whole stacks are done, because if one is bigger, then more of those will go into the pile. And this is the process. So once I have these groups of 6, this is a group to sew, and that means like as I get to this group, I have to put the corners on some of them. So like this one would have several that need corners, and none, I didn't pull any from the need to press pile, but if there was, that would be on there too. And then I would just work this stack and then make the stacks, just put them right on top of each other like that. And I think that will be a new plan. I think that plan will be good. It'll be a good plan because now I'm ready to really I need to show some progress for myself and getting these groupings done, because I want to put them all up on the wall. Like I said, I will have a few, if you remember, I will keep a few onesies, because then I can shuffle them. So like I have these groups of 6, and I might just leave a space, like have a group, leave one space to put, well, it would be 2 of these, but to put some of these in there so that I can get variation. So I won't sew them all together. I will leave a couple of these groups not sewn when I get them up on the wall. But I will sew most of the groups of 6 together and then get them up on the wall and see what I have to adjust. But it's still quite a bit. I might have to, I have some other projects I was trying to sew ahead on, and I've been writing patterns for Block Wednesday. So both of those things take up some time. And then, so these will be next though. These will be, well, not next, they'll be ongoing. I need to do like a little bit each day. So anyway, that's my thought in order to get it done, is to shift gears and approach it in an entirely different way. Okay, that is good. I'm happy. I am happy with that. Now I need to move this because I didn't actually finish sorting it, and I don't want to get it messed up. All right, so I have some more Q&A today. So these are some fun ones. And I have a mail call, and then we're going to look at a Christmas quilt. And the Christmas quilt is actually a fairly old UFO. So we will take a look at that. So first the Q&As. Joan asked, what did I talk about living in Germany and Belgium? What were classes like, and were there military schools, and what was life like there? So I was in Germany from 5th grade to the start of 9th grade. And then right after 9th grade started, just a month or so, we moved to Belgium. And then I was in Belgium from pretty much all of 9th grade through graduation of high school. And I went to the Department of Defense school system. It's called DOD, Department of Defense. And they are taught in the American schooling way. So however American schools were being taught at the time, they were following that same curriculum. And so that is, my classes were just as if I went to the state. It was here in the States, in the US, and on mainland here. It was no different when you went to the DOD schools. It was not military training whatsoever. It was not a military school, if you've heard of those where kids go, like the ROTC, that kind of thing. It was nothing like that. It was just a Department of Defense school. They're all over in countries outside of the United States for the military kids. They're everywhere. So that's what I went to, was just normal everyday high school like everybody else had. So Wanda asked, how do I store my fabric? She says she wondered if I store them by designer, and then within the designer by color. So pretty much I store by color, but I keep bundles out that I'm going to use. So like if I get a fat quarter bundle and it has a project, then it'll go with the project band. If I have a fat quarter bundle and I haven't designated a project yet, I don't open it up for a while, because I might decide to use it together, and I don't want to go hunt all the pieces out of all the different bins. Once I know I'm not going to use it, I will split it down by color. So things are in red bins, pink bins, blue bins, turquoise bins, green bins, white bins, black bins. You can see up, I'll just scan up there. You can see up there, there's a gray, two black, and below there's a blue, and there's some blue in the middle one, and then I have some over there. There's orange, purple, whites, yellows, pinks, there's browns in there. And then below where I'm standing are more bins underneath the table. So I'm on a table here. Underneath here are shelves, and there's just more bins like that. And that's my primary bins by color. That's all it is. Everything else is kept together kind of by project. Lori asked, how do I write on the little chalkboard labels? She's had trouble finding something that works. Well, these are the labels that I purchased, which I've loved. They're really great. They wipe off. But the wiping off part, you know, also has to do with your marker. I have found that this does come with a marker, but I prefer to buy this other marker, and I like these. They do have a bit of a wide tip, but I'm okay with that. They work really well, and there's a lot of labels in this package. I will link you down below. This is the box that I put them on. So there's what this is, the butterfly project. Our butterfly project that we're going to do. I don't know how many are in here, but there's a lot. 48, there's 96 labels. 96 labels and 10 different designs. So there's some medium, some large, some oval, some scrolly. So 96 labels is pretty good, because after a while they don't come off as well. So you'd have to replace it. So far I've sort of just keep writing over it, but you use a little bit of cleaner, spray cleaner, and it comes off for quite a few times, and then eventually it's a little cloudy, and so I will replace it. Yeah, such is life. Let me do a mail call, and then we will go look at my Christmas quilt. So I have some beautiful cards. This is from Marcy in Wisconsin. Ta-da! Look at this. She and her pet watch me, and she says that her pet, who is a house hen named Furby, knows my voice. So that is so cool. That is so cool. Thank you. Beautiful card. And then this one is from Peg in Illinois. Oh, look at that. So sweet, right? Just so sweet. Okay, this one is from, let's see, I wrote it down here. Oh, look inside. Karen from Oklahoma. Look at that beautiful card. She says it is a belated birthday card. So isn't that gorgeous? It's dimensional. Look how pretty that is. And then she sent me some of her fabrics that she used in her Secret Lives of Color. So, and speaking of Secret Lives of Color, mine is coming back from my local quilter, Karen. She called me and she said, I've got that done. Look at these pretty fabrics. Look at this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I've got this. Look at this package. It came in something else, but it's all sewn. Like, isn't that cute? And this one is from Sherry in Utah. Red and aqua. Red, everything red with candy cane. So cute. So cute. And then she sent me some goodies in here. Snowman soup, which is hot chocolate. That's perfect. Sent me some 2.5-inch squares, which happen to be my fabric line. That is super fun. And then she sent me a few things here that are not open. So let me just open them quick. Quick. So cute. Look at this. It's an ornament. Oh my goodness. With my fabric. And when you open it, look at that. Look at that. Oh, there's a snowman face. That is so clever. Are they all like that? There's 3 of them. I have never seen anything like that, Sherry. That is so cute. Well, here's a star. Now, I've seen these kind of stars before. I've never made them, but they're folded stars. What are they called? Swedish stars or something? That's gorgeous. And then one more. Oh, it's coming up. Aw, that's a little tree. Look how cute that is. These are going right on my tree. Absolutely love them. And I have from Deb in California. So first is a beautiful card. My brother has a dog that looked like that. Lola looked like that. Lola went to doggy heaven, but that's what she looked like. And then Deb sent me, look at this. Look at this box. Oh my goodness. Deb, I'm so excited. Owls, snowy owls. And it's heavy, so there's a little something in there. Oh, super cute. There's a towel. Oh, so sweet. And she's from California, so see some C's candies. Yum, 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 yum. Some beautiful lotion. And another something. Gotta keep healthy, keep our hands healthy. I love these things. I love them. And in here, let's see. Ooh. Oh, another ornament. Look how sweet. The little owl with the hat. Oh, mwah. Thank you, everybody. These are awesome. Okay, we're gonna go look on the other side and do my Christmas UFO. Someday I will work on this. Let's go. Some UFOs take a while to go and go and go. They just will sit. Not that I'm working on it, not working on it at all. Just have it out there waiting for me someday to kickstart it. And I'm thinking that maybe what I need to do is open this planner and put it like in July, that I will work on this. In 2012, which was over 10 years ago now, Nifty Quilts shared this picture. She got this panel, which was an older panel, and then she just took her part center blocks and made blocks and made this wonderful quilt. Well, I went bananas, just bananas, because when I was a little girl, really little, my parents, I was like just a couple years old, my parents put a poster just like this, similar, look, that vintage Sam on the back of the door, which was right at the bottom of the staircase. And I can remember sneaking out of my room and looking down the staircase and seeing Santa and being like, oh my goodness, I better get back to bed. And then I kept peeking and he was still there, and he was still there, and he was still there. So there's actually a picture somewhere of me standing next to this poster that they had on the back of the front door. So I went on eBay immediately after I saw her quilt and found the panel. So I have the panel. And I am so in love with this panel. So in love. And it was, from goodness, like, a million years ago. I don't know. There's actually a littler piece that whoever was selling it, it was a Daisy Kingdom. I knew there was a name for it, and I knew it was one of those names that was out there. So it was a Daisy Kingdom panel, and it came with some small ones too. So anyway, I am going to do this. And the thing is, around the same time, when I had a much smaller community, we did a Christmas block swap, and I have them. So let me just put them up on the wall here and give you a little look. There are the star blocks that were sent to me by my internet group, and they were in 2012. They are signed with little notes. Beth, if you're watching today, I found yours. This one, the candy cane. There's Beth. There's Beth. I'm not sure you live in that town anymore, Beth, but look at all of that. Isn't that fun? Now, I am definitely putting this on the planner. Definitely. There you go, my oldest Christmas UFO. Yeah, just a Christmas UFO. I have older UFOs, they're just not Christmas. So I am definitely going to do that. Yeah, don't you think? If I put it down in the planner, then when I get to that month, like July, if I get to July, then maybe I will work on it in, August or something like that. But here is, if I can link to her, if I can link to her blog post for this. I think she's mostly on Instagram now, but I will link to the blog post in the description box below. For those of you who are fairly new to YouTube, right below the video, there is a description box. It usually says like more. You just click it open. You can see a little bit of text under the title. If you're on your phone or your tablet, you might have to hunt around a little bit because they tend to hide it on there, but it is there and it has always been there. And I am going to organize these guys into sewing units so that I can move forward even more on those. So thank you for being here. I love you. Mwah. Thank you for being in the Sloan Zone. I will see you online with Santa.